Hello, everyone. Today, I want to share some tips with you about mental wellness. I'm going to begin by sharing with you a definition that I found that I really love. And it says mental wellness is an internal resource that helps us to think, feel, connect, function, and cope, especially with unexpected events. It is an active process that helps us to build resilience, reduce suffering, or we could say reduce stress, find inner peace, grow, develop, and flourish. You see, we live in a world where things are always happening. We cannot control the external environment. Sometimes we find it difficult to control ourselves. So imagine the external environment that is always sending things our way that we do not expect. So, my first tip in managing your mental wellness is to think. Think about the situation that you're faced with, the difficulty, the challenge, whatever it is. First, think critically and deeply about it. It's important that in thinking, you allow yourself to look at it from both a subjective, yes, how is it affecting me, and an objective, what can I do? What can I do to change this dynamic? What is it that I need to do? So as you think, you're thinking about the situation subjectively in terms of how it's impacting you, and objectively, it's impacting me, but what can I do? I cannot control. It has already happened or it is happening. Right? So what can I do? So that's tip number one. Ensure that you critically think about the situation. Tip number two, allow yourself to feel the impact on you. Do not tough it out. If it's something that would cause you to cry and you get emotional, allow yourself to feel. You see, there are people who resist the second tip. I don't want to be vulnerable. But then if you're not, you do not know what to do in the third step, or you neglect the third step. Because when you're feeling, at times you will realize that I need help. Allow yourself to feel. So if you're experiencing a death, allow yourself to feel those emotions that are connected with that loss. Deal with it. Do not try to avoid it. Cry if you must, but allow yourself, having thought about it objectively and subjectively, it's going to bring on some feelings because you are a human being, right? So first you think about it. Second, it's important to allow yourself to go through it, to feel it, to experience it, because that will determine how and to whom you turn. And the third step, which is connecting. Because of how you're feeling, because you've allowed yourself to feel the impact of it, now you know whether you need to talk to a therapist, a counselor, a psychiatrist, a psychologist, your doctor, a confidential friend, your parent. Connecting is extremely important because it's in connecting that you get to share with someone how you're feeling so that they can help you through it. Because you need to get back to functioning. Remember my definition? Mental wellness is an internal resource that helps us to think, feel, connect, and function. Now, if we do not allow ourselves to think and feel and connect, then that's when we become ill and we're unable to function. And that's why many persons, not all, not all. That's why many persons are now on medication to help them to control the feelings, because now they're experiencing anger and depression and all manner of things that had they protected their mental wellness by thinking critically about this issue, allowing themselves to feel and then connecting to the right resource, they would not have ended up in the hospital. I believe, and I think there is scientific research to prove that our mental health significantly impact our physical health. I believe in the principle that a joyful heart is good medicine, but we cannot smile through everything. We must allow ourselves to feel after we've thought about it objectively and subjectively, and we allow ourselves to feel, then we know who we need to connect to so that we can become functioning. And this is how we build that resilience. We know the next time things happen exactly what to do. We may not turn to the same person to connect with that we did the first time because we understand that this is on a higher level or this is on a lower level. So on the higher level, we need to see the expert. On a lower level, we can talk to a confidential friend, a parent, a pastor, etc. Thank you so much for listening. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. My objective here is to help my audience with coping from a human resource perspective. Right? I am a human resource professional and I love people, and my goal is to help you to be the best version of you that you can be. So remember to like, subscribe, and also share, and please leave a comment. Thank you so much for listening.